Who got the power?
I'm confident tonight because we've all been trained. We've all been to drama school with varying degrees of success. No, I know, because I knew Michael when you were at RADA.
I was just saying backstage.
Yes, yeah.
I've known you. You were the funniest person I'd ever met, even at the age of about 18, 19.
What happened?
I know. And Ewan Mcgregor now, before you trained as an actor, am I right in saying musical theatre was a huge influence on you?
Well, musicals, yes. I spent a lot of time as a kid being different singers, and I spent a lot of time pretending to be Elvis Presley. Spent quite a lot of time pretending to be Olivia Newton-John. And...
Grease
yeah.
or Xanadu period?
Grease.
OK.
We thought me and my friend were so... It was right at the right moment for me, Olivia Newton-John in those hot pants and everything. So we thought if we sat in class with our fingers crossed that she might come in, that she'd arrive to Morrison's Academy in Crieff. We really thought...
She moved to Sydney.
She might pop by.
Oh, see, this was a good programme. I'd now go, and she's here tonight.
Yes.
She's not.
Ewan McGregor, see, the motorcycle thing, but also kilts, I would have thought would encourage man-spreading.
Definitely not. No.
Why would you do that with a kilt on?
Well, you have to be careful with a kilt.
Yeah.
But doesn't the sporran keep the middle down?
Yeah. But if you've got enough change in your sporran to weigh it down.
Is that a euphemism?
You put in a sporran, money.
Change, your fags, whatever.
I don't know that. I know they're like a little pocket.
It's like a little
pouch. It's just a look, you know.
No, it's a very practical thing.
Yeah, fantastic.
The original fanny pack.
Yeah, it was your man bag, you said. A man bag, yeah. It's your traditional Scottish thing, it's a man bag. Braveheart had a man bag.
But the other thing is to touch people.
What?
Is to touch people.
Different times, different times.
Different room.
Nice to see you, Aaron.
Lovely.
Hey,
Hi,
how are you?
how's it going?
You see politicians do this. You see them fighting to be the first one to touch the other one. Because touching...
Is that a power thing, though, isn't it?
It's a power thing.
Yeah.
If I touch Ewan, I'm not being nice to Ewan. I'm saying...
No, exactly.
It's quite nice.
It's quite nice to me. Oh, wait, please touch me again. Go on.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you a lot of change in your sporran now? It's a beautiful film, very true, but this little bits of Hollywood, I think, creep in. Because you've got Christopher Plummer there, playing 70-odd, right? Actually 80-something. In the film, comes out, his first boyfriend is Dr. Kovac from ER. That's not true. That's not going to happen.
But doesn't he have that line in the film? He does say that young men aren't interested in or young gay men aren't interested in old gay men.
That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dr. Kovac isn't sniffing around Christopher Plummer. I'm just telling you. He's at the other end of the bar. But the love story you talked about there with Melanie Laurent, you had to bond with her as well.
Yes. The first thing he did was we met each other at Mike's house. And at first, I'd never met Melanie. I loved her in that film, Inglourious Basterds. She's a really fantastic actress. She's French and, you know, it's intimidating. You know, we were about to embark on this love story together. I've never met her before. And we introduced to each other and we sit down and he said, OK, I'd like you to split up with each other now. You've been in a relationship for a long time and I'd like you to improvise through a breakup. Ewan, I'd like you to leave Melanie because you're tired of her. And he gave me some reasons why I should be leaving her. He said, Melanie, you don't want him to leave. OK, go. Oh. And I went, oh, God, because the thing about improvisation is you just think the other person's just going to think that this is how I would do it, you know. No matter what acting you do, you just think they think this is how I do it. It's a bit like a masturbation scene in a film. It's quite difficult to pull that off without everybody knowing that's just how you do it. You know what I mean?
And it's very awkward if you masturbate while breaking up with someone.
Yeah.
Never mind you, the clue phone is ringing if that happens. Oh. Listen, you've really got interesting choices in the films you made, you know, over the years, kind of Train Spotting, Big Fish, all these, you know, really good, interesting. The anomaly, the one that kind of seems out of kilter with the rest, was that you decided to do Star Wars.
Yes.
Were you, like, a big fan of Star Wars? Was it just so much money? What was it?
No, it wasn't so much money. I know that now. At the time, I thought it was a lot of money. No, I was a big fan of them. When I was about 7, I think, when the first one came out, and my uncle was in the original 3, Dennis Lawson. He played this character called Wedge. There he is, Dennis. I said, Dennis, what... I think I'm getting close to getting this cast in Star Wars, and he went, don't do it, don't do it. Because he's been plagued with it. You know, he did about a couple of weeks' work on the original 3. No, he managed to survive all 3 of them.
Oh, wow.
He was an X-Wing pilot or something. And, but he just said, if you want to have a career after you're 30, just don't do it, Ewan. But he was wrong, so, you know. Luckily, I didn't listen to him anyway, so it's fine.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
But it must have been a weird thing, because presumably at that stage in your career, you thought you were famous.
Yeah.
But then you did Star Wars, and it must have moved into a whole different realm.
I don't know. I don't know, because I thought I was really, really famous, so it didn't really make much difference to me. I was walking around just being famous. You know,
of course you know who I am.
God, I'm famous. No, I suppose it did change things. But ultimately, I think the film itself was the star. You know, Star Wars was the star of our ones. And whereas before, I think, George was limited in the technology they had available, so the characters became, you know, more iconic in a way. And because he had so much more access to technology in the ones that we made, that became more of the star of Star Wars, was the kind of effects and the technology and everything. And so I've been left kind of not that bothered by them, really.
Because didn't you visit is it a Star Wars set museum or something in Tunisia when you were on one of the bike rides?
Yes, that was one of my less famous moments. There's a set, you know Uncle Owen's place in the original Star Wars film, Uncle Owen and Aunt Peru, they live in this hole in the ground.
Oh,
it's like
a dugout thing, yeah.
So that still exists. It's a tourist attraction for, I can only assume, really serious Star Wars fans who go to Tunisia to find this hole and go down and look at the old props and stuff. It's a bit sad, really. Not them, not the people, the place. The place itself. The people.
Yeah.
We were on our motorcycle trip long way down. We were going past it, so we stopped and we said we should go. It'd be funny. So we went down there, and I didn't get recognised by anybody. Not one person. I was wearing a long way down T-shirt with McGregor written on the back of it, all the way across my shoulders. Not one person recognised. I found a poster of myself, which I stood next to for about 20 minutes. Nothing. Not one person. So disappointed.
And I've heard mixed reports. Is it true or not that you kept a lightsaber?
I officially don't own a lightsaber. Props guy gave me one. No, he didn't.
Because we bought some lightsabers, which they're pretty good, aren't they? No, that one's on already.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, hang on.
You have to know what you're doing with these, you see.
You do, though.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want that? Is that which one would you like? Which one looks like yours?
The one in the middle is, I think, the one I use. That's Alec Guinness's one.
Oh, then it's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
These are really nice.
It's amazing.
How do you turn that one on?
Can you bang them against each other? Will they break? Oh, no, they won't.
But you make the sound effects yourself, don't you? Do you want one?
Not at all.
There's one. Come on. There you go. There you go. Go.
You get a good swing.
Oh, look at that! What? That's fantastic. But can you make the noises?
Oh, is it true that you did this thing? I'm sure you've been asked this 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Like in Rocky, they did this in Rocky as well, where they had to... You would make the sound effects yourselves. So they had to go back and, like, sound was a nightmare because it was a bunch of people going...
No, it wasn't. To begin with, it was quite difficult not to make the sound.
Yeah.
And also when it goes away, because it makes that nice noise when it goes down.
Oh, yes.
How do you switch
Have you
it
heard
on?
that in Rocky, apparently, like, in the first film particularly, it's just loads of sound effects of Sylvester Stallone going...
Okay, let's have the lights down. Let's have the lights down.
Okay, so you have to start them up.
Oh, okay, so off.
How do you do that?
Much to
There,
run.
there. Oh, there, it's off now.
Oh, there you go. Sorry, got it.
There you go.
Okay, so when you put it on, it has to make this kind of noise. Oh, nice.
You're so good at it.
I spent months doing it. Mine keeps going off, though, when I twirl it.
I could... Ow! They'll break. They're
Oh,
150
hang on.
quid each.
How much are they cost?
150 quid each. They're good though, aren't they? You're good at cricket. If I throw you something, can you get over? Do it over here. Hang on, I'll throw this here.
Wait, who's who?
There you go. Actually, I shouldn't be throwing. Can you throw a ball, Chris?
Oh, don't be like that.
I can't throw anything.
Don't be, no.
You go. Okay, here we go.
All right, we're good. Let's baseball it.
Baseball it instead.
Okay.
Yay! Well done. Very good. Beautiful. Keep if you want to.
What are you going to do with them?
You can have them if you want to.
Well, we could sign them and give them to charity.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Oh, yeah. You take yours, you sign two, and then charity. That's a very good idea. That's a very good idea.
I'm going to sit here like this the rest of the interview.
You look like a snooker player. Like
Here's the thing. I didn't know, I don't know if you guys did, that obviously you were Obi-Wan Kenobi, but you
didn't know that?
No, that I knew. That I knew. But that you're in the new one. You're in the new Star Wars.
Well, hardly. I mean, my voice is in it for a second. I recorded a little line in it or something.
When do you speak?
I don't know.
Have you seen it? Have you seen it?
I did, but... yes, I thought it was very good. I can't...
That line, excellent.
Yeah. You know that bit where there's a... I don't remember where I speak. No idea.
But Alec Guinness speaks in it as well.
Yes. I think the beginning of the line is... The character's name is Ray. I'm really struggling here to try and remember. Okay, yeah. So I think the character's name is, of course, as you all know, Ray.
It is.
And so I wanted a line of dialogue that said, Ray... And then there's some other line that I say.
Yeah.
And
Ray, these are your first steps or something.
What?
Ray, these are your first steps.
Or something.
Something.
That's what he said.
Something,
yeah.
something,
Ray,
something.
These are your first steps or something. That's
Something.
right, that's what he said. So they recorded me saying it, and then they found Alec Guinness saying, afraid. And they cut the A and the D off, and then they took the Ray out. So it's Alec Guinness saying, Ray. And then me saying that other line that you said.
Yeah.
Did you have to go all the way to Tunisia to do that, or did you...
No, but it was obviously a very last-minute thing. I mean, J.J. Abrams emailed me out the blue. He got my email address from someone and emailed me, but it was about 2 weeks before the film was released. So it was obviously a sort of last-minute... Oh, yeah, that might be a good idea. Oh. So anyway, it was nice. I was glad to be part of it. It was nice.
Is that fair?
That is fair. Although I think they're quite tricky. I don't know. I don't like them very much. Sex scenes are awkward. No, it's not funny. They're very serious things. No, they are quite awkward. It's quite awkward. And it's because it's a very strange and bizarre thing to be doing. It's not a normal situation to be going, hello, I'm Ewan. And I'll be... you have to... And also, I'm 40 now, and the actresses get younger and younger. And I get worried that they'll think... I get worried that they think that you might be somehow taking advantage of that. It's an awkward thing. I don't really like it. And also, I find that they're not very useful unless... I made films like Young Adam or The Pillow Book where they're more about sex, and the sex scenes are more about character and story, and that's fine. That's good. But just gratuitous kind of Hollywood-type, glistening, sweaty sex scenes are just a bit embarrassing to watch and to do.
But the Christian Bale sex scene sounds...
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
Was it?
Yeah. No, I did have a sex scene with Christian Bale, which I did to the best of my ability. Oh, come on. It was great.
But didn't you have to do it on a roof or something?
We were in King's Cross. Yeah, we're shooting this film, Velvet Goldmine. And there's this... And he plays a journalist, and I was playing a kind of Iggy Pop-type rock star. And we have a sexual... we have a shag on top of a rooftop in King's Cross. But they wanted to shoot it from another rooftop. So it's kind of a wide shot. We did some close-up stuff, but this was a wide shot. And Todd Haynes was the director, and I don't know, we heard the kind of action, so we started quite slowly. With Batman like that, right? And the film crew were from the other side. And then it went on and on. And really going, it was really going now.
That's it.
Reach around. And then... and then I just thought, there he is. Oh! And then I just thought I would have come by now. So I went round to the other side of his ear, for the non-camera side, and went, I think I would have come by now. And then when I said, I'm going to have a look. And I looked over, and they were packing up the camera. They had the track under their arm. They must have gone really quietly, you know.
Did anyone ever talk about it afterwards? Was it just kind of like...
I think they thought it was a sensitive thing, they should just leave us to it. There's nothing wrong with... Cut! There's nothing wrong with that.
The moment. End of the series going about artistic on your ass. Yes, we are. It's called perfectlytimedphotos.com. I wonder what it's of. And what it is it's that thing where, you know, with shutter speeds, they've just amazing luck. You've just taken a picture at precisely the right moment.
Oh, nice.
Right.
OK, so this is, I think it's a Weimaraner doing an excellent impersonation of a kangaroo. Look at that.
What's that in between its legs? If someone's thrown a tennis ball at its nuts.
Yeah.
Ow! Yeah.
This is two Dachshunds. This is so clever. It's like two Dachshunds, and they're in a real rush, right, down a lane. So here they go. We're coming! So cute. Finally, there's a few of people with animals taking the right time. Kind of looks worse than it is. Here, is this it? Is this it? Yeah, this is a lady playing frisbee.
Oh, God.
Oh,
You think that's bad? Wait,
look at the smile on her face.
I know. She's smiling now.
For long.
That's why it's perfectly timed photos. Wait till you see this next one. Apparently everyone's fine, by the way. Everyone's fine. No one got hurt in these. But check that out. It's what it looks, though. Doesn't it slightly look like the girl's just told a joke and the dog is going... The funniest thing ever. A cat, you say?
It actually looks a bit like the dog's going, wait, I need to sneeze, I need to...
And finally, this is just a brilliant encounter of someone being taken by surprise by an animal. Here we go.